This is a cradle I built for my grandson Sawyer and all the little grand people who will come after him. Should last a while. It's made of steel and wood. There's about 80 plus steel parts I fabricated to make this work. These arches on the frame were just straight pieces of metal I cold bent. These scrolls were actually bars that I welded into circles and then bent to emulate the shape on a sewing machine treadle base that I used to power the thing. I'll show you how that works here in a moment. It's all finished out in wax, just a standard wax finish. It's going to patina very nicely over time. Looks pretty good now. Let me show you how the mechanics work. It's probably way over engineered, but it's fun. So you can rock it hands-free just by operating the sewing machine treadle base there. And right now it's on its most subtle rock. You can actually adjust this to 3 different positions by slipping that pin out and moving this to another location. And you get a little more aggressive rock there. If you want to just disengage the mechanics, you pull that pin and it becomes just a traditional old school rocket by the hand rocker, which will probably be the most common way to be used. Now, if rocking is not the magic motion that gets baby to sleep, just lift it up and it becomes a swinging cradle. And if you want to take the cradle to another room, take baby with you, pull it out of its frame, and it becomes a floor rocker. Rocking cradle, traditional. Now these, if you're going to use it as primarily as a floor cradle, you can actually take these off. These are joints you would typically see in a wooden trestle table. I did these joints in metal. There's a pin that holds the tendon in. You just pull that out, remove that, and then you've got a traditional cradle there. So I had a lot of fun with that joint, doing that in metal, which is a little harder to chisel than wood. I'll give you a quick look at the mechanics. A little closer look here. So the sewing machine base has this flywheel that is powered by, that powers that shaft, which in turn turns an old well pulley that just happened to be the perfect diameter to get the right RPM and distance, which then turns that shaft and this cam arm that operates the lever that gives it the rocking motion. It's a Rube Goldberg cradle. I'll give you a little closer look at that joint I was telling you about. So you probably recognize that more typically on a trestle table in wood. And that's it. So I hope all the little A-bears enjoy that. Hope you enjoy it too.